What up, guys? Today I wanted to go back and check out the story event for Moran. I believe it's called Dirty Backyard. I already forgot. I was doing the, story stages so I can unlock all of them a bit earlier. Best case scenario is I get a break from work so I can do, a lore video that I want to do. That's going to take a bit more time, so I can't do it right now. I just don't have the time. And also I want to check out, a lot of these that I'm missing. Especially the important ones. Like the... which one was it? Scarlet Black Shadow story event. That one, the new sword. There we go. That New Year's event. This one, and some other ones. I can't think of them from the top of my head. Oh, well, whatever. Now then, let's see. Which areas do we have left? Fog Hollow is the only one remaining. Nice. Let's give it a once-over and head back. It's a weird sentence. Entrance to Fog Hollow. Ugh, this fog is ridiculous. I can barely see anything whenever I come here. My throat is killing me as well. You can probably thank the local factory for that. It's always belching out plumes of smog. And that ends up producing more fog as well around this area. Must be hell living in this place. Moran? Oh, hey, long time no see. Welcome! What are you doing in these parts? You didn't even call. Have I ever contacted you before I came here? You're sweating an awful lot. Are you not feeling well? No, I feel perfectly fine. I must have worked too hard yesterday, that's all. Well, you certainly are a hard worker. Anything going on lately that I should know about? No, there's not much going on. Nothing at all, actually. Are you sure about that? You're not lying to me, are you? You're acting strangely. You look like you're trembling. Honestly, there's nothing going on. Now that everyone knows this is Peony Association's turf, no one would dare touch a hair on our heads. We can't thank you enough for watching over our village. There's no need for that. I'm just doing my job. We promised to guard this place, and so we will. That's what loyalty is it not? Loyalty, right. You always were enamored with loyalty. At any rate, you should take it easy. You might collapse at this rate. Okay, I'll be more careful. I can't quite make it out thanks to this fog. But is that the factory over there? Is that a smaller one next to it? That's new. That's right. We expanded and created an add-on to the factory. That would certainly explain why you're overworked. What are you all producing over there? Just run-of-the-mill pharmaceuticals. If you want, we can share some with you. Ah! What was that? I think it came from the warehouse. Startled by the scream, everyone rushes over to the warehouse. What the? Inside the warehouse, dozens of people are suspended in midair, dangling from the ends of different ropes. The grisly and surreal scene is enough to render everyone speechless, and they all stand in silence, stunned. Moran! The wall! On the wall opposite them are cruelly written words, have been scrawled using a deep crimson liquid so dark that it is impossible to discern if it was blood or paint. Moran did this? What? Is it saying that I killed these people? There's no way no one believes that. Just a sign saying, oh, that guy did it. Like, what? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Moran covers her throbbing head with both her hands. No, sitting here moping won't solve anything. Moran pulls out her cell phone. Oh, it's some text. Hey, guys. I'm in big trouble. If it's money you're asking for, allow me to say up front, no. I don't want to hear anything about how you're lost. Or you don't have any idea where you are. It's none of those. I really am in big trouble. I've been accused of killing... Sorry, just a second. I just got an urgent call. Actually, I've got to go as well. Hey, wait! This is urgent! Guys? Hello? Alright, you knucklehead. What did you do this time? Well, I got some work to attend to. I'll be back. Something just came up for me as well, actually. I've got to take care of this. Talk to you later. Sakura! Rosanna! Are you seriously dipping out like this? Hello? You've got to be kidding me! Moron slumps and her forehead bangs on the table in front of her. Easy there, Moron. There's no need to take it out on that innocent table. It's so unfair! Why would I kill those people out of the blue? I've found out something, but I think it'll only make you more upset. What is it? Listen carefully. There are various voices in the outer room discussing this. There have been reports of mass murders and internal strife, and they're pinning it on you. What? I don't know all the details yet, but all the evidence points to you, and there have been people testifying against you. This can't be happening. You don't actually believe it, do you? Of course not. How could I? I've been following you around all day. But the same can't be said for everyone. These rumors have apparently already spread as far as the Ark. I don't think this is a matter for us to handle internally. I suggest you ask Sakura or Rosanna for assistance. I just try to do exactly that. Apparently something's cropped up on their end as well. They seem to have their hands full. Well then, that means there's only one person we can turn to. Who? The man you care for so much. The cadet. What a mess. Tell me about it. If I was the only one affected by this, I could handle it. But if any of my subordinates, or the people in the areas that I oversee, are affected because of these rumors, that I cannot and will not endure. So... Moran kneels before me, bending lower and lower until her forehead touches the floor. I'm asking... No, I'm begging you to help me prevent the Peony Association from being torn apart. To ensure that those around me don't suffer needlessly. I hope that you can find it in you to trust me and help me clear my name. Huh? I grasp Moran's hand and lift her back up. Okay, I trust you. You do? You really trust me? Of course. The evidence is circumstantial at best anyways. Hahaha. Those words are music to my ears. I can't tell you how reassuring it is to hear you say that. Thank you so much. I knew you were a real one. Do you know what your next move is? Not really. I figured going back to Fog Hollow would be a good starting point. If I dig around and ask some questions, something is bound to come up. This is the Outer Rim we're talking about here. Won't it be a little dangerous for just the two of us to go? Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't think that far ahead. Sakura and Rosanna are pretty busy right now, though. Then we'll just have to get help from the scavengers. The what? Hey, partner. Hi! Is it just you here? Rima zonked out in the corner as usual. Milk stepped out for a moment. Why? What's up? There's a small issue that I might need your help with. Ah, an assignment, is it? Let's hear it. I fill Sugar in. You're not pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You're telling me you really didn't kill those people? Of course I didn't! That entire village is under the Peony Association's protection. I visit them every month. They're like family to me. How could I ever harm them, let alone murder them? What about places that aren't managed by the Peony Association? The same thing goes for those areas too. Why would I randomly harm people for no discernible reason? That's why it's so baffling that there's all this incriminating evidence against me. Why would I ever kill those people? You said all these separate cases occurred within a short time, right? Right. Sounds like an investigation is in order. Alright, I'll take on this assignment. Shouldn't you contact the other members of the squad? Nope, no need. I can handle this on my own. Are you sure? You must be really strapped for cash. Let's do some trolling. Perceptive as always, partner. I guess it's true. I've recently come across some parts that I want to add to Black Typhoon. Oh. And those parts don't come cheap. Considering what a prominent figure Moran is in the underworld, I presume that the compensation will be appropriately substantial? Hold on a minute. The Peony Association isn't exactly flush with cash. You know that as well as I do. Let's get ready to head to the Outer Rim. I'll see you two later. She's not listening. Okay. Here I am. Oh, new outfit. Sugar is dressed differently than usual. Your outfit! It's been a long time since I've seen you wear that. What? I used to dress like this when I lived in the Outer Rim. You used to live in the Outer Rim? You didn't know? She had quite the reputation. What made you throw that old thing back on? It's comfortable when you need to be in the Outer Rim. Convenient, too. You're telling me that thing is comfortable? No way. Enough talking. Let's get a move on. Are we all gonna fit on Black Typhoon? Alright, let's go. It's always reassuring to have an old pal along for the ride. What was that? Nothing. She didn't mean anything by it. Oh-ho. Entrance to the Outer Rim. As soon as we enter the Outer Rim, we're greeted by the sight of dead bodies piled up like lumber. Just a little more and we can get out. Throngs of people are clambering up the mountain of corpses, reaching their hands out towards the top of the partition. Mist. We need mist. Those who are not clambering over the corpses remain groveling on the ground on their hands and knees as if praying. It is a gruesome, twisted scene to behold. What? What is going on? I haven't a clue. But whatever it is, it looks serious. Let's get some answers. We approach someone who is leaning against the partition. Hey, what in the world happened here? I'm dead. If this doesn't stop, I'm dead. Huh? I need to hurry. I need mist. Is there any mist around? The man, who has been nervously biting his lips, suddenly bolts upright. Do you have any mist? Mist? What is that? I need to find mist quickly. I need it bad. Moron. Yes, that's who we need. What? She's the one who distributes it. Yes, that's it. Must find her. Gotta find her. Can't die. Gonna die. The man turns and walks right past us as if we were invisible. What the? Did I hear that correctly? Or did that guy just mention my name? Let's ask someone else. Okay. As we turn around, we see a man who appears to be walking normally. We approach him and strike up a conversation. Sorry, just a moment. Yes? Are you okay? You're bleeding. The man has a deep laceration across his stomach, which is bleeding profusely. Despite this, he doesn't appear to be in any pain, and instead is smiling blissfully. Don't move. Let me take care of that wound. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine. Wait, are you Moran? Yes, but why? Everyone! Our savior has arrived! Moran is here! Moran! She's finally here! She's Shouting at the top of his lungs, the man begins to vomit up blood and collapses to the ground. Hearing his cries, the surrounding people come barreling towards us. Save us, otherwise we're all dead! Please have mercy on us. Give us the mist, please! I beg you. What is happening? Several people from the crowd reach out and claw at my arms and legs. But wait, everyone, we can talk it out, okay? Overwhelmed by the crowd, Moran can't even move an inch. Ugh. The groping hands begin increasingly relentless, tearing at us. Neither of us can extricate ourselves from the pulsating mass of hands. A gunshot rings out and the crowd scatters, instantly backing away from us. Partner, hurry, get on. Time to get out of here. Moran, let's go. Okay. With Sugar's help, we were able to escape. Thank you for saving me. Partner, come here. Why? Sugar pulls me towards her, then aims her weapon at Moran. I knew from the beginning something stunk about this whole operation. What are you hiding? Not only did you drag Partner into this, and put his life at risk, but you just stood there and let that crowd overtake you. Were you planning on silencing them because they mentioned your name? So you're suspicious of me, is that it? How could I not be? They all recognized you. They kept asking you to give them mist. They were practically worshipping you. That tells me you are the one distributing mist to those people. But wait! Those people kept talking about mist. But I don't even know what mist is. You expect me to believe that? I really don't know what it is. You're a liar. No. Something stinks. You're right about that, but it's not me. How do you know all this? What do you mean? How do you know what mist is? Come to think of it, that's not the only suspicious thing about you. You know the Peony Association doesn't have nearly enough money to pay you. Yet, you still took on this assignment. When we saw that gruesome scene after arriving, you were the only one who wasn't rattled. Almost as if you anticipated it. Don't try and turn this against me. You're the one who nearly got partner killed. And now you're trying to justify your actions? You leave me with no choice. Just as Sugar is about to pull the trigger, someone's hand surges forward and stops Sugar. You. It's been a while, Sugar. What do you say we put the weapons down and discuss this in a civil manner? Boy, am I glad to see that outfit again. Seeing you wearing that makes me feel 10 years younger, haha. Sizzing your underlings on me, aren't you? I didn't call him. How do you know I was here? You forget who I am, moron. I'm the brain of Peony Association. Tracking you down was easy as pie. Sugar, Moron really doesn't know anything. That's absurd. How can she not know? If anything, I'd much rather like to ask you. How is it that you do know about Mist? I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Sounds awfully suspicious to me. What in the world is this Mist everyone keeps talking about? And how come everyone is so crazed about it? This is Mist. Jin takes out what appears to be a candy in a colorful wrapper. Is it candy? To the average person, it might seem that way. But this is no ordinary candy. What do you mean? This is an extremely dangerous narcotic. Everyone calls it Mist. When you consume it, your mind goes hazy, as if enveloped by a thick fog. It's apparently a euphoric experience. Does it have any side effects? Like not feeling pain or anything similar? If you take too much, yes. I've heard users can become impervious to pain. You can also experience hallucinations and become aggressive. That's exactly what we saw before. Perhaps they consumed some of this stuff? Sounds probable. I mean, they were asking you for Mist, so... You see? She didn't know about any of this. Still harboring any doubts on her? Just look at her face. Surely you can tell how wronged she feels. Maybe. Sugar finally lowers her weapon. Don't think this means all my doubts are dispelled. Those junkies were demanding Mist from Moran. And they all but dropped to their knees and exalted her. And lest we forget all these murder charges she's been accused of. I don't blame you. All these things you've just described, I've seen them as well. People crying while cradling dead families and friends, howling that Moran is the killer. Others say that Mist can be acquired from her. Every last one of them spoke with utmost confidence, utterly convinced of what they were saying. Moran has been with me the entire morning. There's no way she could have done anything here in the Outer Rim, criminal or otherwise. Precisely. She also has an alibi for the previous incidents as well, since she was at the Peony Association the entire time. The most damning evidence against her is that message that was scrawled on the wall. That could have just been anybody though, what? Which accused her of being the killer. That's only circumstantial evidence. You're right. But, be that as it may, all of those people are saying the same thing. I feel someone else is behind this. It's like someone is controlling them. Who could that be? I haven't found that out just yet. But I did find out where this Mist stuff is being produced. You know the exact location? Where? Fog Hollow. The first village where you were falsely accused. And our next destination. That's where they're producing Mist. What? Looks like you knew about this all along, Sugar. Is that why you suspected Moran? Yes. Fog Hollow is Peony Association's territory. And apparently, all of this Mist stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has increased over 20-fold. And you're telling me the person overseeing this place had no clue any of this was happening? You'll have to excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. I swear I didn't know. Believe me, please. Fog Hollow has always been bathed in impenetrable fog that makes it impossible to see everything. Sure, it seems like a rough place to live, but everyone here seemed friendly enough. I trusted them, so I never considered poking my head inside the factories. I didn't want to disturb them. But you're telling me they were making this stuff the entire time? Yes, it seems they've been using those factories to secretly produce mist. Okay, first off, let's assume this is true, and it is being manufactured there. Is it being sold there as well? That hasn't been confirmed yet. It is, however, in active circulation on Darknet. That makes it difficult to discern who the suppliers are. Have you seen it being made? Not personally, but I've got this information from a reliable source. So, you didn't see with your own eyes. In other words, we're not 100% certain about any of this. What? So you're on the villagers' side? Yes, I trust them. I haven't seen anything myself, so we can't be sure of anything. I need to visit those factories and talk to the people there myself. Why go to all this trouble? How can you ask me that? What if these people are being framed, just like I am right now? I've been wrongly accused and everyone is eyeing me with suspicion. If I don't stand up for these people, who will? I understand how strange this may appear to you, but the residents of Fog Hollow are salt-of-the-earth individuals. Every day they break their backs trying to feed their families and fellow villagers. Their loyalty knows no bound, and they wouldn't hesitate to give a stranger the shirt off their own back, even if it meant they themselves would go cold. That's why I need to see what's going on for myself. And what will you do then? If they are being framed, then I'll fight alongside them to protect the village. If it turns out to be true, I will destroy that place myself. Okay, let's go and find out what's going on. Actually, partner, why don't you head back? Why? You saw what just happened back there. If I hadn't been there, you two would have been up the creek without a paddle. We're fortunate to have escaped, but there's no guarantee we'll be so lucky next time. I'm sorry, Cadet. I got too flustered. I had no clue what was going on. I didn't know what to do. I put you in danger. I won't let it happen again. I'll protect you with my life, I promise. I understand. I trust you. Thank you. As Moran approaches me, Sugar grabs my hand and pulls me towards her. I don't think so. Until we get to the village and get to the bottom of all of this, partner stays with me. Okay. Jin, let's go. Sorry, Moran, but I'll have to sit this one out. What? You know I'm no fighter. Besides, you're like a storm cloud. Wherever you go, bad luck follows. I can contribute just as much, if not more, from behind the scenes. I'll send some other members your way. You stay safe out there. The moment Jin finishes his speech, he darts off quickly, disappearing in a flash. That's no good. Let's go. Sugar and I take the lead, with Moran falling behind. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? You look so dreadfully serious. You don't trust Moran at all, do you? You're so wary of her? What do you mean? You got really emotional back there. That's not like you. Then how am I usually? You're objectively sharp and analytical. Objective, not emotional. On top of that, you're usually spotting nonsense. You're always cracking jokes. You're usually trying to kiss me any chance you get. Let's do the second one, that's funny. So that's how you see me? And there's one more thing. If anything, I'd much rather like to ask you, how is it that you do know about Mist? I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Yes, Fog Hollow is Peony Association's territory, and apparently all of this Mist stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has recently increased over 20-fold. And you're telling me the person overseeing this place had no clue any of this was happening? You'll have to excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. How did you already know everything about Fog Hollow and Mist? What is going on? Heh. You're asking me questions that I really can't answer. How do you think I know? You have been to Fog Hollow before. Have you looked into Fog Hollow before? I think the second one's probably a better question to ask. And pray tell, how exactly do you think I would have gone about that? You might have gone there yourself. You're sharp as ever. Yes, you're right. I went to Fog Hollow not long ago. I've gotten a request. What kind of request? I'm sorry, but that's confidential. I'll fill you in later. For now, what I can tell you is that it's related to that village. That's why I went there. Then I found out about the mist that was being produced. But when I got there, you know what the villagers told me? Let me tell you something. You have no idea how dangerous this stuff is, the harm it can do to people. Of course, we know about that. And yet, you're going to continue making it? But wait! We didn't want things to be like this either. But if we don't make this, we're dead. We have a conscience too, that's why we initially made so little of it. Just enough to get by. But then the higher-ups threatened us and demanded that we make more. They said that if we don't comply, they'll kill all of us. Eee! I shouldn't have told you all that. Are the Peony Associations the one ordering you to do this? Yes. They told you the Peony Association were the ones making them do this? Yes. They were making mist under duress. Their lives were being threatened. Man, woman, and child alike. Why didn't you stop them from making it? If I had, I would have been sentencing that entire village to death. They were weak people being taken advantage of by the strong. I had no choice but to let it slide. After that, you and Moron came looking for me. In order to find out the truth and keep you safe, I accepted. You nearly got killed back there. So, I apologize if I got a bit emotional. Having said that, I'm still not letting Moran off the hook just yet. I'll be keeping my eye on her. I see. No, wait! So you saw mist being produced in the village with your own eyes? Right. Then why didn't you tell Moran? Even if I'd told her, she wouldn't have believed me. That's just the type of person she is. Once she trusts someone, she'll have faith in them until the very end. Her belief is those people will never waver until she sees it for herself. We're almost there. Once we pass through this area... Moran! Is that you? Yes? Please, can you give me some mist? I'll die without it! Is this what you're looking for? Moran takes out the mist that Jin showed us earlier. Yes, that's it! Moran, what are you... As I step forward to stop Moran, Sugar intervenes. Hold on, let's just watch for a moment. Okay. Just one. One little hit is all I need. Like that one you're holding. Please, can I have it? Please, I'm begging you. Sure, I can give it to you. But in return, you've got to answer a question for me. Anything. There are a lot of prying eyes and ears here though, so let's go somewhere quiet. The man leads us to a sketchy alley. Here, take it. Thank you, thank you. Now, time for my question. Hey! Yes? You're no junkie. You've never tried mist before, have you? What are you... I can tell by looking at your eyes. I've seen people who are hooked on mist. Their eyes are as blank as a corpse. Yours, on the other hand, are crystal clear. What kind of claptrap is that? Moron punches a hole through the wall next to the man's head. Ah! Don't kill me! What? Afraid that I'll hurt you, or worse? That doesn't make any sense either. All the others who were jonesying for a fix couldn't care less about their well-being. They rushed in headlong asking for mist. Which brings me to my question. Who ordered this stuff? You look like someone's underling. Who the hell ordered you to do all this? I can't say. No? Maybe you just need a little convincing. The man desperately attempts to stifle the sound of his vibrating phone. The vibrations continue. What is that? Hand it over. No, please! Hey partner, cash. What the? When did you... I catch the phone and open it. Hey! What are you doing? How could you bundle this so badly? All I said was that I need some more time. Yet you're incapable of carrying out even the simplest of orders. And now you've made a mess of everything. You've embarrassed me. And you broke your promise. Therefore, your life is forfeit. Ah, actually, you have a son, don't you? Perhaps he will fare better than his pathetic father. You can take a small amount of solace in that. The man frantically snatches his phone back and reads the messages. Then, Sixo, you dirty rotten son of a bitch. Sixo? Huh? That sound, that's... Cadet, get down! A massive explosion rings out, and the man is no more. Thanks to Moran and Sugar springing into action, we were able to evade the explosion, but just barely. Cadet, are you okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Thanks to you. Thank goodness. Who was that guy? His body had been rigged with explosives. He brought us here so he could blow himself up and take us with him. I don't think that's it. He seemed just as surprised as us when that beeping started. Besides, I had barely put any pressure on him, and he was already begging for his life, hardly the type to be a suicide bomber. If that had been his aim, he could have just done it as soon as he brought us here. What the? Well, darn. Considering that you've read this message, that must mean you're still alive. What? That man was as useless as trash. Failing me even in death. Are you the one responsible for that explosion? The message was read, but there is no response. Did you get a message from Sixo? I'm not sure. Is this the one? I show the message to Sugar. Yeah. Are they from the same sender from our dearly departed friend's phone? The exact same. Then, that must mean Sixo is the one responsible for this. Sixo. I swear I've heard that name before. But you're not sure? No, it sounds familiar, but I'm not positive. Well, allow me to fill you in. She is deeply involved in the dark net. There are rumors going around that she may be the master. Why would someone like her attack us? Good question. Maybe she's trying to stop us from reaching Fog Hollow. What makes you think that? I don't really have a reason, just a gut feeling. At any rate, let's hurry and get there. Fog Hollow. A thick fog enshrouds the entire village until you can barely see 3 feet in front of you. The moment we enter the fog... Save me! It's like Resident Evil. We hear the sounds of gunfire. Armed residents approach those who have been gunned down, rummaging and looting the bodies for mist. Moran approaches them silently and snatches the mist from them. The armed residents surround us. Give it back. Our lives depend on it. Those fools try to abscond with it. Did you make these yourself? Here, in this village? Yes. Why? Why would you do such a thing? You ordered us to. What do you mean? I would never have issued such an order. How do you know Sixo? Fess up. So, you already know. I'll tell you how I know her. Our entire village is being held hostage by that sadist. She's using that mist that you're holding against us. Why didn't you say anything? Telling you wouldn't have changed anything. How can you be so sure? You didn't even try to tell us. If we want to stay alive, then we need to produce mist every day. It's not that much, so leave us be. Is that what you would have had us say to you? Sixo caught us making mist, and she blackmailed us ever since, forcing us to produce more and more. You have to help us. If we said that, do you think you would have come to our aid? Of course I would have. You all are under the protection of the Peony Association. We value loyalty above all else. Betrayal is not in our vocabulary. If only you had reached out before it came to this, before betraying us. I would have helped you, somehow. Moron, you remember the factory? Where you saw those people? Don't tell me. Yes, that's right. They were used as an example, to show us what would happen if we request help or fail to meet the quota. We were so scared. So all of this is because of Sixo? Leave the mist here and leave. If we can't meet our quota, we're all dead. Absolutely not. I can't do that. It's because of this poison that the entire Outer Rim is in chaos. And you want to continue peddling it? Get rid of all of it, right now. If you don't, I will. Unarmed residents rush out and cling to Moran. Please save us, Moran. We have to do this to survive. Sixo even planning explosives throughout the village. Please, I don't want to die. You fools. If you're not above begging, why didn't you ask for help sooner? It could have helped you, and those people wouldn't have had to die. Why? Why did it have to come to this? Please, please spare us. Let go of it. I said let go. Sugar, what are you doing? Sugar holds onto Moran's hand, which is firmly clenching the mist. You can't take it. Leave these people alone. You said it yourself. If you found out that mist was being made here, you'd destroy this factory and everything in it. I remember. And now that I've confirmed what's happening, that's exactly what I'll do. Yes, that's what I must do. I will tear down everything with my own hands. I won't let you do that. What? If you're intent on destroying this place, you have to go through me. If you think I'm kidding, try me. What is this? Why are you taking us this far? I could ask you the same thing. We protected these people, and they thanked us by stabbing us in the back? As we speak, they're synthesizing a drug that kills people. Do you know how many lives are being ruined because of this mist? You've seen what it does to people. This is beyond the pale. Judgment has come to Fog Hollow. These people here are powerless. Many people here did not want to produce mist, but their lives were being threatened. They had no choice but to make it. If you destroy this place, what do you think will happen to these people? They're already on the edge of the precipice. If you go through with this, you'll be tying the noose around their necks and throwing them off. If that is what must happen, then so be it. They've left me with no choice. A crime is a crime. Countless innocents have suffered because of these people. If we want to solve this problem, we have to tear it out by the roots. I know this is the right decision. No, you don't. You don't know that. You haven't had any dealings with Sixo. Nothing you say will change my mind. Moron and Sugar stand opposite each other, locked in a vicious stare-down, each ready to pounce. Cadet, this place is dangerous. Come to me. Partner, this way. The situation is quickly becoming precarious. Uh-oh. Believe Moron is right, believe Sugar is right. Ooh. Will do. I think the first one is this. Oh, I don't know. I'll do the first one, screw it. I trust Moron. So I have faith in her decision. Thank you, Cadet. I'm sorry to hear you say that, partner. Without any further hesitations, the two Nikkes charge at each other. Everyone, into the factory! The villagers snatch the mist that Moron dropped on the ground, and then proceed to rush towards the factory. Sugar's fist slams into Moron's cheek. Ah! Moron deals Sugar a crushing blow. Ugh! A few moments later... Phew. Both of their bodies are riddled with cuts and bruises, both large and small. Each of them is winded and attempting to catch their breath. As I go to try and break up the altercation, a loud explosion rings out from the direction of the factory. Damn it! Sugar revs the engine and zooms off on the bike towards the factory. We have to follow her! Cadet, wait! Give me just a minute. My leg is giving me a bit of trouble. You're bleeding! I'm fine. A little patching up and I'll be good as new. I tend to Moron's injury as best as I can. I can't thank you enough, Cadet. Looks like I owe you another one. You hadn't changed your mind about destroying the village? No. Well, to be exact, I don't have a choice. I'm a member of the Underworld Queen and the boss of the Peony Association. I know that these people probably had little choice in the matter. I can empathize all too well. They didn't know where else to turn, and they got scared. How could I not have noticed? For months I watched them as they went about their lives. But no matter how much I care for them, some things cannot be excused. Damning entire swathes of people to save yourself? That's unforgivable. Maybe things would have been different if they had told me about this sooner. But it's too late to turn back now. Cadet, our members will be arriving soon. When they do, I plan to head straight to the factory. So, let me ask you for one more favor. What is it? If you would, I'd like you to talk to Sugar first. She's been acting suspiciously before you even arrived at the Outer Rim. I've been concerned about her for a while, but now I can see it clear as day. There's something going on between her and Sixo. She always reacts to the mention of that name. That might be why she's gotten so wrapped up in this thing emotionally. Since my stance on this matter is in opposition to Sugar's, there's no way I can objectively try to figure out what she's thinking, what her intentions are. That's not the case with you, though. I don't want to fight with my comrades. She saved you earlier, and I'm incredibly grateful to her for that. So I'm begging you, talk to her. At least until our reinforcements arrive. I will. Thank you. Sugar's talking to some of the injured villagers. Huh, partner? What are you doing here? I was worried. Are these people injured because of that explosion earlier? Yes. Like they told us earlier, this village has been rigged with explosives. When the bomb in the factory went off, these people got caught in the disaster. You're hurt too. It's okay. Just a superficial scratch from Moran. No, it's not okay. I tend to Sugar's wound. Have you changed your mind regarding what we should do to this village? Absolutely not. I still feel the same. Does this have anything to do with Sixo by any chance? So, it was that obvious, huh? Yeah, you're right. I received a request from Sixo. I am to protect Fog Hollow. What? Do you remember that I used to live in the Outer Rim? At that time, I was doing a lot of work for Sixo. Dangerous assignments at that. When was this? A while back, when I was in a different squad. Back then, there wasn't a person in the Outer Rim who didn't know who I was. But I wasn't renowned, I was infamous. People in the streets avoided me. There were rumors that wherever I went, bad things were sure to follow. It's hard imagining you like that. That was the old me. I didn't think for myself, I was simply following orders like a mindless machine. Until one day, I heard something terrible had happened because of what I did. You monster! You said we were family! You said you would protect us. How could you do this? What are you going to do now, huh? Answer me! After that, I washed my hands of Sixo. I didn't want to have to recall any more memories like that one. Then why did you accept the request? My plan was to take a calculated risk and try to dig up some information on Sixo. I figured I could at least turn up something on her, but instead, I got myself involved in another gigantic mess, like I always do. She knows perfectly well. This is how I would react to what was going on here. She had everything planned out in advance. She's the one who asked me to wear this outfit. You and Moran have mentioned this outfit several times. Yes, it's what I always wore back when I was operating in the Outer Rim. The instant anyone saw these clothes, they knew to stay away. They were like a scarlet letter. A marker, letting everyone know the sins I'd committed. Sixo wants to remind me of what I did. She doesn't want me to forget how big a part I played in all of it. That's why I want to stop Moran from doing this. Once a sin has been committed, it can never be undone. You can repent, you can regret, but you can never truly go back to the way you were. Miss! Moran is here. Partner, this is going to be one hell of a fight. So stay back, okay? Heavy footsteps sound, drawing closer. They get closer and closer, then stop at the factory entrance. Inside this factory are those who have spit upon our loyalty to them. Out of selfish self-preservation, they created a dangerous drug called mist, and allow it to proliferate through the outer rim. They did all this, despite knowing what happens to those who consume it. It's because of them that the outer rim has descended into chaos. It's because of them that innocent people are suffering. They've crossed the line, and for that, they must be punished. Take Fog Hollow and burn it to the ground. As always, there's no plan. Knock down all those who would stand in our way. Take what those people cherish and demolish it. Show them what happens to those who cross us. Show them what happens when you seek to disrupt the established order. Make sure it's something they'll never forget. Understood. Let's go. Moran and her subordinates rush into the factory. At that moment, Sugar, step aside. I don't want to fight you. Nor I. But I can't let you destroy these people's homes. I've been ordered to protect this place. I intend to follow those orders. I told you we have to pull out the roots to get rid of the rot. This is how the underworld operates. Sorry to break it to you, but I turned my back on all that long ago. From where I stand, those rules don't sit particularly well with me. You're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You've made it so that those who can't defend themselves are guaranteed to die. What are they supposed to do? Do you think I'm doing this because I want to? This place was under the Peony Association's protection. I trusted these people. I thought they were loyal to us. But instead, they go and do this. Don't you remember? There was a similar incident before in the Outer Rim. Back then, we held back. We didn't pull evil out by the root. And everything fell to pieces. You have no idea how I feel. Moran. Fog Hollow is already under Sixo's control. On top of that, we've confirmed that mist is being produced here. Do you really think she'll just pack up her things and go? That she'll ever leave this place alone? You seem to be well acquainted with her. You should know better than anyone what she'll do. Everyone, burn it all down. Roger! I won't let you do that. Two Nikkes, each steadfastly holding on to their own ideas of justice, rush towards each other. A day has passed. Reports indicate that Fog Hollow, a settlement inside the Outer Rim, has been decimated practically overnight. The suspect has been determined to be a high-ranking criminal leading a violent organization called the Peony Association. The individual is suspected of attempting to destroy evidence related to the production of dangerous drugs. The central government is conducting an investigation into the matter. I recall the events of the previous day. Sugar was overpowered by Moran and the members of the Peony Association. I rushed her to the hospital, and thus was unable to see how everything panned out. Moran dealt swift justice to Fog Hollow, according to the mandates of the underworld. I look at my phone. The text I sent to Moran yesterday still shows as unread. I should head to the Peony Association. We were waiting for you to show up. It's been a while. Welcome, mister. Why are you guys here? Where's Moran? Mustang wanted to see her. Do you know when she'll be back? Hard to say. It seems that even Mustang is having some difficulty covering up this incident. We're not sure whether the information was accidentally leaked or done so intently. It's even reached the Ark. You saw the news, didn't you? I did. We've confirmed that. Sixo framed Moran and besmirched her name. But why? Fog Hollow was Peony Association's territory, and it was the only place where mist could be produced. Perhaps her greed got the best of her. And she wanted to get Moran out of the picture so she could have it all for herself. The mist is even more dangerous than we thought. It's highly addictive, and there are people everywhere begging for it. Is there anything that can curb the addiction? None that we know of so far. There are addicts causing trouble all over the Outer Rim. You got a taste of it yourself when you went there. People experiencing hallucinations are highly aggressive and become impervious to pain. Murders and assaults have skyrocketed. This is bad. To be frank, if this continues, I have a bad feeling that we might have to dispose of those who are addicted to regain any resemblance of order. But if it comes down to that, we'll have too many addicts to deal with. If we don't do anything, the damage done to the Outer Rim will be tremendous. I'm considering discussing with Mustang potential ways to isolate the addicts. I think about the people affected by Mist. Separating them sounds like the best option. Have you found anything about 6-0's whereabouts? No. We've searched everywhere. But we haven't found so much as a single clue. She's quite skilled. She's been getting rid of any incriminating evidence and tampering with information. So that we can't make heads or tails of what's true or false. As a result, the Peony Association has hit rock bottom. What? You mean Peony Association's reputation? 6-0 apparently has a hand to play when it comes to the media. People take the news at face value and don't ask any questions. Because of that, Moron has been portrayed as a psychopath who destroyed Fog Hollow to benefit herself and her Peony Association. No one has any idea what the truth is, and they don't have any desire to find out. But we can't just leave it like that. 6-0 has launched a flagrant assault on Underworld's Queen's turf. Should the Peony Association fall, it would have a significant impact on Underworld Queen. That is why we are making our move. What are you going to do? Isn't it obvious? We are going to track 6-0 down and make her regret the day she was ever born. We're going to give her a taste of underworld justice. And we're going to administer it nice and slowly. I go to the hospital to see Sugar. Partner? How did you know I was being discharged? How are you holding up? I'd feel a whole lot better if you gave me a smooch. Back to your old self, I see. You look a lot better. Well, I wasn't banged up that badly. Enough to be admitted to the hospital? I just need a day off, that's all. It's nice and quiet here in the hospital. Anyway, where's Moran? I haven't been able to reach her because of all that's going on with Fog Hollow. From what Sakura and Rosanna tell me, she should be fine. I'm waiting for a call from her. Should be fine? Are you okay? I'm still waiting on that smooch to make it all better. I'm not talking physically. I'd be lying if I said I was okay. Moran bested me, and the entire village was destroyed as a result. I was wrong about thinking Moran had something to do with 6-0. The media didn't waste any time pouncing on the story. 6-0 is the one behind all of it, and they're completely clueless. As we speak, they're dragging the Peony Association through the mud. It's not like I can blame them, really. They're hungry for someone to blame, and they're going after what's in front of them. I've come to a decision. I'm setting aside all my other professional obligations, and I'm going to focus purely on finding 6-0. I want to clear Moran's name. Are you sure about this? I'm positive. If I miss this chance, I'll never catch 6-0. I've got to get my hands on her if it's the last thing I do. As for you, partner, take care of Moran. She's got it the roughest out of all of us right now. I visit the Peony Association every day. Every time I go, the outer walls are littered with insults hurled at Moran and the Peony Association. I do my best to clean the walls. And while I wasn't able to make them exactly immaculate, I at least was able to smudge the graffiti to the point where it became illegible. As usual, I am heading towards the Peony Association. A familiar silhouette catches my eye. Moran! Hi there, cadet. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? How have you been? Moran is cleaning the walls. Would you get a load of all this? It's okay though, I can handle this on my own. If it gets too much, I can always assign a few people to take care of it. Are you feeling okay? I feel great. I'm made of strong stuff. I've been waiting to hear from you. Hehehe. Right. You always trusted me. There we go. That one wiped off nicely. But your loyalty, my ass, you murderer, is blurred out. This one's a bit more stubborn. It really doesn't want to come off. You're disgusting. Why don't you just die? Is blurted out. Such anger. I chose this. I have to face the consequences. But still, this is... to spam the Peony Association is blurred out. What was I supposed to do? I thought I was making the right choice. I did what was expected of me. Why do I have to face all this? Do they not think me and the others are suffering too? I thought I would make everything better, but neither I nor the Peony Association has resolved anything. Why? Why? What was it all for? I steady Moron's hands, which had begun to scrub more and more aggressively. Sorry for scaring you like that. That wasn't my intention. Let's solve this together. We might not be able to wipe the slate completely clean, but if we put our time in, I'm sure you can redeem it yourself in everyone's eyes. Thank you. Truly. I've got a feeling the war against Sixo has begun. In a dark and dingy alleyway in the Outer Rim. Here. Whoa, how did you get this? I thought they weren't making mist anymore. That's not true. If you got enough money, anything is possible. As long as you've got enough of these bad boys, there's nothing you can't do. But can we really sell this? Didn't you hear? Fog Hollow was decimated. A minor setback thanks to some meddling intruders. It doesn't matter. You can always find another place. We need to make a living, don't we? Yeah, you're right. I've got to eat too. Hee 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 hee. We'll meet here again. Same place, same time. Good. Dirty backyard. End. That was different. Usually it's always like dirty backyard end at the second to last, and then the hard mode comes out and it's like, really? Was that really an end? Okay. There's also text. I might as well do this. It probably shouldn't take too long, right? What other things would be put in here? What's going on? I don't get what the name of this group is getting at. Client payments? It means exactly what it says. Since we've received a formal request, we should be paid accordingly once we've completed said request. You haven't even started yet, and you're already talking about payment? Of course. You can't imagine the amount of people who ask for our help then vanish into thin air. We make group chats like this, as a contingency to prevent such things from occurring. I see. So just to confirm, we'll be launching an investigation into the Outer Rim, in an attempt to clear Moron's name. Who is our client this time around? Have I got everything? Yes, that's all correct. Upon completion of this request, we will receive remuneration in the amount of 10 million credits. What the hell is remuneration mean? What the heck? Is that correct? Correct? Are you sure that's the correct amount? Wait a minute. Why is it 10 million credits? I'm sorry, I didn't see it clearly. Let's check again. Sorry, but you already agreed. No takebacks. Don't be absurd. 10 million credits is an astronomical amount. Is it? Listen, even if I were okay with paying that much, I don't have that much money. Come on, you're the boss of the Peony Association. You must be flush with cash. What are you trying to do? You know what dire straits we're in? Actually, no I don't. Cadet, say something. Why don't we all meet and discuss the finer points of the payment? Yes, something like this should be discussed in person. Fine. Forget about it. Just hurry and get yourself over to the outpost. Oh, what the? Wait, who the hell is Loyal Templar? Hey, Cadet. Oh, is this Moron? Yeah, it's me. Why did you change your name? I don't want to get caught by Sugar. Considering that she stole you from me, I doubt she'd appreciate me talking to you alone. Anyway, I wanted to apologize again. I'm really sorry about before. It's okay. How can I put this? I know this might sound strange, but those people who were hooked on mist, they seemed so desperate, as though they were begging for their own lives, crying out for someone to save them. I couldn't just leave them. I know Sugar is right in saying that. We were lucky to have gotten away, and that there's no guarantee we'll be so lucky next time. So I just wanted to let you know that I'll protect you. I've got your back, so don't be afraid, okay? If you ever need anything, just turn around and call for me. And I'll be there before you know it. Thank you, moron. Oh, it's now just her texting me. I guess that makes sense because we pick a side or whatever. Cadet! What were you and Sugar talking about? Cadet? Darn. I'm dying to know. But it's not like I can eavesdrop. Fine. An assassin never listens in on someone else's conversation. It's in our code of honor. Haha. But be truthful with me. What are you doing so close to Sugar? Why are you whispering in each other's ears? Wait. I'm getting deja vu. That reminds me of how Soccer and Rosanna would talk to each other without me. Cadet! Did you turn off notifications? Is your phone out of battery? Read my texts. Alright, we're nearly there. Be sure to let me know when you see my messages. She's babbing me! More! Are you okay? My message isn't showing as read. If you see this, please contact me, okay? I hope that Moran is okay. I think that has to be the last one then. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, these messages don't really make sense because we were with them like the whole entire time, yeah. And there really wasn't anyone else involved. Unless it would be like Jin in here, if we got some messages from Jin. That dude said he was gonna pull some strings behind the scenes and didn't do anything. I guess he did stuff earlier. Okay, I can see why there was important context there with the last couple of campaign chapters that I fucking missed. God damn it. Oh, yeah, I needed to do that way earlier, bro. I'm not gonna talk into spoilers about the campaign in this one. I could go into it, but I mean, I'll just do it later. Where is the event thing? It's in order, right? So it's like around here. There it is. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this does look nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is fucking funny. Just got a bunch of goons behind him. Moran actually didn't seem like actual brain dead in this event story. I guess a bit less than normal, but I mean, not entirely unbrain dead, not brain dead, non-brain dead, whatever you want to say. But yeah, okay, yeah, this was a really good event. I can see why people were telling me to play it, and also I needed this context for the campaign, so this is good. What else would I need for more context? Very interesting about Sugar stuff. Dude, I really like that outfit for Sugar. Do they have that in the, like, game thing that you can equip? I don't think so, right? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where my Sugar is, so this is gonna be a bit awkward. I don't think it's this one. Yeah, it's not this one, but... Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Okay, never mind, they do have this one. But what was this from? Mission pass. That is... Is that a monthly? Hopefully they run that. That's actually a really nice skin. The one I have equipped now is also nice, though. Whatever. I like buying skins, I guess. Anyways, yeah. The event as a whole was really nice. Very interesting lore drops with Sugar, and it makes the current campaign chapters actually make a decent amount of sense with the whole 6-0 stuff. I think this was the first, like, major thing for 6-0, right? And he's kind of just been, like, a back player plaguing the campaign and other events. It's been like, oh, 6-0 had a part to do with X, Y, and Z. Obviously, because of what we know now about 6-0, now it, like, makes sense why she's in the, like, the background and stuff. So, yeah. Does make sense. Very important context. I'm glad I checked this out now. Let me know if you guys want me to check out another, like, event story in a particular order, I guess, or one that would probably be useful if I'm gonna try to do, like, lore videos. Anyways, I think that is it from me. Let me know what you guys think about the Dirty Backyard event story right here, and I'll catch you guys later.